Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite, galerinha. Estamos aqui com mais um vídeo do Tudo Junto e Misturado com Tatiana e Rodrigo. Então, galera, hoje vou fazer uma coisa um pouco diferente. Estou aqui com o Sargento Marlos Acorde, serve no Exército dos Estados Unidos. E hoje ele está me trazendo aqui para ensinar a dar tiro com arma de verdade. Isso mesmo, gente, tiro de arma de verdade. Meu sonho, como vocês todos sabem, eu jogo muito Airsoft, então é aquele brinquedinho ali dando tirinho. Mas hoje vai ser um AK de verdade e vou gravar aqui para vocês verem isso tudo. E o sargento aqui vai me ensinar tudo que eu tenho que saber para dar um tiro com arma de verdade. Vamos lá, galera! Então, galera, agora o Marcos vai grudar ali o alvo e a gente vai colocar lá embaixo para começar a dar uns tiros.
Hi, welcome to Cheyenne Mountain Shooting Complex. My name is Kevin. I'll be your range safety for today. Okay, all of our range safeties, most of them wear this, but we do have some volunteers that come out here. So if somebody wearing a reflective vest tells you to do something, as long as it makes sense, just go ahead and do it. They're probably one of our range safeties. Okay. If you forget my name or what I do, it's all on my chest, kind of like the S of Superman. Okay. Thank you for the pity laugh. I appreciate that. All right. While you're here, no running on the range, no rapid fire. Rapid fire on this complex is anything faster than 1 round per second. Okay. So no double tapping. Highly controlled pairs. All right. And military guys. No incendiary, tracer, or armor-piercing rounds. Why? I don't like putting out fires. So please don't bring them. Okay. If you look downrange about 100 yards, you see 2 orange arrowheads on both sides of range. See them? He knows what they are. All right, those are my lateral limit signs, guys. Don't shoot to the outsides of them, and please don't make them look like Swiss cheese any more than what they already do. In other words, they don't need any new holes, okay? Eye and ear protection, just like in the military, is required while we're hot. If you want to take it off, all you got to do is step on the other side of that fence right there, then you're not considered on my range. Same thing if you need to spit or smoke. If you're smoking open flame back here, if you're vaping, you can vape up there because they don't care about my health, okay? All right, I'm kidding about that. If you're gonna spit on the other side of the fence here, not up there because nobody wants to pick up casings that land in your spit. No holster or concealed carry, you learn about that. All right, so now if you can get that holster off when you leave, you can put it in the holster and carry it however you want to, okay? If you can't get your holster off, now you gotta hold it muzzle high like I said. Action cleared, all that stuff, you know, so, all right? All right, so no drawing from a holster or from a concealed carry position. All shooting will be from the rifle table or the pistol stand. On the rifle table, you may shoot from either or both sides at the same time. On the pistol stands, either or both sides or the back side, but not all three, okay? Just so you know, front of the range, back of the range. You know this, but maybe you don't. No, you know, I'm sure.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah, you would think so. You would think so, okay? All right, so you can shoot laying down, sitting, kneeling, standing. Don't sit on my table like somebody did 2 months ago. You don't sit on your dining room table, so don't sit on my table, okay?
Gotcha.
All right,
Copy
cool.
that.
So if you have a misfire, no bang, you pull that trigger, nothing happens. Keep the firearm pointed downrange for 30 seconds before you eject it, okay? One thing I did forget, case in case at your firing table or your firing stand only, okay? Not behind it, not behind the red line, and absolutely not back here at the picnic table. What don't we want to do? Flag anybody, okay? All right, so back to the misfires. If you get a misfire, hold it downrange for 30 seconds before ejecting that round. We want to make sure it's a misfire and not a hang fire. Any hang or misfires that you get, to us, we will inspect it. Me on my range, if I would put it back in my gun, I'm going to give it back to you because, as you well know, sometimes it gets a minor hit on it. Yeah. Next time you go, bang, no problem, okay? So if you get 2 misfires or if you get 1 misfire and it's got a major hit on the primer, I'll just keep it so you don't have to worry about it. If you have a malfunction of your firearm and you know you're the one in your party can clear it, raise your hand, we'll bring stuff to assist you, but you will clear your firearm. Now that AK, if there's a stoppage with that and you can't clear it, I will. That way, if it breaks, you don't have to buy us a new one, okay? You guys are responsible for picking up your own casings, just like in the military, okay? Casings, guys, if you're not reloading, go in the 5-gallon buckets. If you're reloading or you know somebody who's reloading, you are more than welcome to keep your casings. All right, 2 cycles per hour, 20 minutes of hot time, 10 minutes of cold time, 2 minutes prior, we're gonna give you a 2-minute warning. If at that 2-minute warning you are done shooting, pack everything up. You can either leave it on the table or bring it back here. Best bet is to bring it back here. As long as it's cased up, we'll let you take it off the table while we're cold, okay? Now, anybody can call ceasefire. The reason why a shooter would call ceasefire is if you see a grievously unsafe act or if you see wildlife on the range. Doesn't matter what. Now, if it's a field mouse, too bad. If it's that little stupid dicky bird that sits right on the top of your target as you're shooting, that's too bad too. But if there's a rattlesnake going across that range, you know what's going to happen. We got to call ceasefire. Why? Because soldiers like to shoot at. That's why. All right, somebody's going to want to shoot at rattlesnake. All right, so you guys, if there's a medical emergency, clear your firearm, step back behind the red line as quick as possible, okay? Any questions?
Galerinha, agora estamos aqui carregando a munição no clip, no magazine aqui, para começar a dar uns tiros. Aí cada magazine cabe 30 tiros e o negócio é difícil de carregar, hein? Vou dar muito crédito pro Rambo.
Pra quem não tem prática.
Pra quem não... Ô, sargento, você quer mostrar aqui?
Bolt catch and your safety switch. All right, I will tell you from first-hand experience, don't just reach up here and grab like that, because that bolt shoots forward real fast and you're going to rip your thumb open. See that little scar right there? That's what that's from, okay? So when you do this, grab it like that, let go, and then just release it, okay? That's all you got to do with that. With your magazine, I know with the TR, you just push straight up. You can push the front in first, then pull it back, just like like the curvature of the banana. Then you're just going to release it. You're just going to grab that spoon right there and pull forward. Okay. Like I said, do not just release that safety like that. You saw how far how quickly that bolt flies. Okay. It's going to rip you open. It did me. So whenever you do that, make sure that you got one hand here and then hold it. Okay? That's it. Anytime we go cold, just like that, no magazine in it, bolt carrier back to the rear, chamber indicator in. Okay. Gentlemen, got it?
Simple firearm.
It is simple. It is simple. Yep.
You guys need more targets? E aí, galera, agora a gente está ali preparando o nosso alvo, o target lá embaixo. Deixa eu clicar aqui. Olha lá o Marlos lá, ele tá colocando o alvo lá pra gente começar a dar uns tiros. Eu tô, tipo assim, meio nervoso que eu nunca dei tiro com uma arma... Não, já dei com pistola, mas nunca dei com uma AK antes na minha vida, gente. Uma metralhadora, uma espingarda desse calibre assim. Então vamos ver, né? Esses filmes aí que os caras ruins só usam o AK, então eu tô me sentindo o ruinzão aqui da história. Mas vamos lá. Eu tava querendo um M4, mas só tinha um AK aqui disponível hoje. Então aqui a gente vai usar. Right, Marlos?
Yeah.
Agora vamos ver o estrago, né?
É. Ela atira um pouquinho alta. O sight dela atira um pouco pouco alta, então tu quer mirar um pouco mais
Mais pra baixo?
É.
No holes to carry. With that being said, just like you just did, you can carry it on. One of two things will happen once you get here. First off, if you get here and we're hot, what I have to do,
Ó.
Aí no começo eu tava mirando bem no centro aqui, aí ela tirava alto. Aí eu fui abaixando devagar a minha mira até chegar no vermelho, mas eu tenho que mirar aqui assim pra acertar aqui. Aqui no meio, no 8, se você mirar aqui no 8 aqui, deve acertar no centro.
Ó.
Vamos lá trocar?
Vamos. So now, down?
No.
No? So I'm good to go?
No. Put your other hand over here to hold this.
Like this?
No, this. Yeah, hold that back. Lower this first. Now just let this go. There you go. Now you're loaded. No. You don't want to put that back up. That's a safety.
All right.
But don't squeeze the trigger until you're ready.
From Russia, he was running target shooter. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, his target that zipped across, and you got to shoot as it moves. Yep. He was doing a training camp, and the guys were complaining, we're tired.
Cara, o negócio é assustador.
They set the target up, shoots a 10, they're like, back to training. Yep.
Your sight picture is good, so aim higher. Yeah. You're shooting low and it's going low.
Okay.
There you go. You got bottom right of the red.
Push it. Surdinho. Agora, galerinha, vamos ver o estrago que eu fiz ali no meu alvo. Espero que acertei alguma coisa, né? O negócio aqui foi intenso. Caraca, velho. Nossa, pai. Eu acho que eu fiz bem. Tô de parabéns, ó. Eu acho que deu uns tiros bons aqui. Tenho certeza não, mas eu acho que passei do teste.
Isso aí, beleza?
E aí, galera?
Tutorial na pistola. Nós vamos atirar com 9mm. Essa aqui é uma Sig Sauer 320. Tem dois tamanhos, conversão, dois tamanhos. Essa aqui é subcompact e essa aqui é o compact size. Depois de eu atirar esses três com o subcompact, nós vamos trocar e o Rodrigo vai atirar com o compact. Carregada?
Então vamos lá, galera. Agora eu vou tentar atirar com a pistola de 9mm e vamos ver que o acaso já viu que, ó, foi top. Aqui.
To the bottom three from the right.
Bottom from the right?
Yeah. Só um pulinho.
Só um pulinho, de nada. Cara, parece que tá quicando mais do que um AK.
Só